Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So in the previous video, I've explained about PrimeNG table, how you can do as a global search. If you haven't watched that video, please go ahead and watch. You'll understand about the PrimeNG table and how you can do as a global search. Okay, so as I said, I will explain about HTTPS request and HTTP request. So if you haven't watched the video about HTTP request, how you can add a spanner or loader in your code, so you can go and watch this code, and I have completely explained and I have explained the code wise as well. And if you want to make any spinner or a loader in your project as a service, so you can go through completely and you'll understand with the help of Angular. So it will be the same wise for any other. If you want to use PrimeNG, you can use it. Okay, there is a no difference of it. So it will have some HTML change and look and feel wise. So today I'm going to talk about how you can achieve for the HTTPS request. So I will show you both the code, how we can achieve that one. So first I will show you, see, I have a JSON file which is having a HTTP request, and another one I am using a Firebase, so where the request will be HTTPS request. Okay. So in this case, if I do as a language change in the first time, so here you can see it is getting trigger for the token intersector service, which I have already made in one video. So you can go and watch the complete one. So here you can see the service count is one. So I have a one request as a HTTP request. Okay. If I go to the network, so still it is not come. It has to be triggered. So this will work until and unless your service count is become as a zero. So now here you can see it is service count is zero, so it will get completely so it will get as a hidden hide. Okay, so I will go to the network tab. Here you can see this is the language which is having a HTTP request. Here you can see. So this is the intersector which is working based on the HTTP request, and I will explain you if you have a HTTPS request how you can do that one. So since I am using a Firebase as a data to get the data or update the data, so it's have a HTTPS request. Okay. So let's come. I will just show you one example. Let me do as a add and just insert any values, email like anything, number is in. Okay. I will do as a submit now. So let me enable the debugger. Already it is there. So as soon as I clicked on submit, so this is the HTTP service where I am going to call it to get the API response, right? So here I have written the code which is like how you can do get the data or add the data from the areas. If you haven't watched that video already, I make a one videos where you can do as a configuration and how you can do as an insert update with the help of Firebase. So this is this dot loader dot firebase loader, which I am written as one function where it will have a asynchronous function. So we'll go one by one. So this is the function which will get a call now. You will go inside this. Let me continue. I think already I kept it either. So here you can see this is the function which I have written inside the loader dot service. So you can keep as per your requirements. And now I will continue this. And this function is says like you will have a argument to be passed and it will have a return of promise whatever the data you want to get the update or insert. Okay. So if I go to this one, so here you can see the service count is one. So again, it is the same logic how you can get. And if you have a HTTP request based on the promise to be returned, so it will have the data to be as a response. So now here you can see the service count is 2. Maybe I am calling a multiple API in the same time because I am doing as update and then we are trying to get the data. So that's why the count is become 2. So the two API HTTP requests is getting triggered at a time. So the first API is got as a response with say 17 arrays. So then it will go for the finally. And now here you can see the service count is 2 and after that it will become 1. So the 1 is get reduced and it will wait for until unless it is become a zero, then it will go for hide. Okay, so let me continue now. So here you can see the service count is one, so it's not going to be hide. It will go next code execution until and unless it is become as a zero. So now here you can see the service count is become as a zero return. So now it will go inside that and it will try to hide. So hide, and so this code is already I've explained about this splitter. So in this code you will, in this video you will get the complete structure how you can write that code. Okay. So this is the function which I have written to so as a hide and so the spinners for the HTTPS request. So I will continue now and I'll go to the network. So here you can see this is the API which is getting called, and this is the HTTPS request, and this is the one, and also having a, this also having a HTTPS. So there is a sometimes some out because I kept as a debugger for a long time, so that's why the API is very very spot. So here you can see, and same thing. Let me refresh it. So initially the page will get load, right? So how many APIs are getting called? I will show you. There is a two different API it will have. One is the HTTPS, one will be the HTTP. So this HTTP is become en.json. Initially it will get called. For this one also that interceptor is working. And this is the one where we are showing that HTTPS request. The code will work, which I have written for HTTPS request. Okay. So now I will show you inside the code completely. So let me go in, and these are the services which I kept in the same what is that? I made as one common service where I kept all the API calls. Okay, so I will go to the loader.service. So this is the service which this is the function which I have been utilized for 5 reference. Here you can see these 5 APIs are getting called. Okay, I will go one for this one. Let me just go in. So here you can see for every request I have been used it. Okay, so these references you can find out where I have been used. So let me go to the header.ts. So here you can see for updating the data, this is the API call which I have written, and let me show you for add update on submit. So this is the add user data in the database, and this is the update. Okay. So this is how it works. Or if you have any queries, let me know how you can manipulate it, and definitely I will come back to solutions. And that if you haven't subscribed my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. So you will have up to date information what you have to do. Okay.